class. Access here, signing on. Today's topic is continuation of sustainable development in the workplace. Actually, the part 2. Let's begin. This time, we will talk about how to calculate fuel consumption. First, fill up your gas tank and note the distance as indicated on the dashboard or the so-called odometer. So take note of the distance. This is in kilometer per hour. So try to look at your screen. That is an example of the measurement of the gauge here. So it's full tank and the odometer reading. This one. So the next time you fill up, note the amount of fuel required. So that is in liters as listed on the pump display or on your receipt. This is the amount of fuel consumed. So what we have here, look at your screen, this is the example. This one. So this means 25.4 liters. Next, as what you see on this screen, step 3, read it. Take immediate note of the distance on the odometer, obviously that is in kilometers, and subtract the distance on the odometer noted during the previous fill up from that figure. This is the distance driven. That is what we see on this. Next, to solve for distance driven, we follow this formula. So distance driven equals present reading minus previous reading. Based on our example in the previous slide, the present reading is this one, and the previous reading was this. Subtracting the two, therefore we got this difference, 300 kilometers. So the distance driven is about 300 kilometers. To solve the consumption rate, we follow this formula. Consumption rate equals amount of fuel consumed, so that is in liters, and then over, so we got to divide it into distance traveled in kilometer. So based on our example, on the receipt in the previous slide, we got 25.4 liter, and then based on the computation, we've got 300 kilometer as the distance traveled. So divided the two, we get 0.85 liter per kilometer. So this is now the consumption rate. To monitor the consumption rate, we follow the step number 4. Store the data properly, repeat the steps to monitor your consumption rate. So you can use Microsoft Access or Microsoft Excel. You can also do this in Microsoft Word to monitor your consumption. So this is an example of how are you going to monitor it. And so that's all for this part 2. Watch out for the part 3 as continuation of this lesson, and let us be reminded of the word coming from Sydney. If you want to be truly successful, invest in yourself to get the knowledge you need to find your unique factor. When you find it and focus on it and persevere, your success will blossom. This is Mom Says. Thank you for watching. Signing out.